Awesome hitting that break last night, by the way.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it yet, Brian. The video got lost in all the food pics and grandkid posts. There's just too much stuff on Facebook. I don't want to buy protein shakes for my cousin's kid or watch a cat playing piano. Facebook wasn't made for collecting, that's for sure.
Well, Chris, now there's a better way to break.
Well, spit it out. What does that mean?
There's a new platform designed specifically for breaking, created by the pros at Real Sports Cards. It's called Uncommon. When you use Uncommon, you won't see any of the Facebook clutter. You can tune in to a current break in progress, see what's dropping next, browse your favorite card categories, and easily find what you're looking for.
That looks easy as pie. How do I join a break?
You simply click, and your spot is on hold. No more constantly refreshing and commenting to claim teams. Then it safely and securely charges your account. A notification will tell you when the break is about to start, and a live chat lets you cheer each other on.
Well, this is a walk in the park compared to Facebook.
Yep, sure is.
Can I start now?
Absolutely. Visit uncommonapp.com today for a better way to break.
Where has this been all these years? I think I might delete my Facebook now.
Alright, what's going on, everyone? Titus here with Real Breaks with a very special guest tonight. We got Brewer Hicklen from the Kansas City Royals going to join us. Hopefully we can pull a little Hicklen ink. But yeah, I picked hopefully a good case for us. Actually, Andrew picked it before he left, so hopefully Andrew picked a good one for us. But Brewer, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, it'll give everyone a chance to test the audio, make sure audio is working good. Should let me.
Yeah, Brewer Hicklen with Kansas City Royals, outfielder, and currently in AAA at the Omaha Storm Chasers. Actually, currently in St. Paul. I got to see Titus this morning at the game, but he asked me to join you guys, and he actually had one of my first. I guess was it the rookie card?
Yep, first rookie auto is
Yeah.
here in Big League.
Yeah, first rookie auto this morning that he gave me, which was pretty cool to see. I remember signing 8,000 of them, but I hadn't seen one yet. So good to join you guys for a couple minutes.
Yeah, this will be fun. So yeah, Brewer is going to hang out with us for like 30 minutes maybe, and then he has a team dinner. So if you guys have any dinner suggestions, you should let him know.
For real. I already know I'm gonna be eating keys in the morning, first thing.
How many days of the week do you eat keys when you're in St. Paul?
If I'm here for 6 days, I'm eating there 6 times. Can't get enough, man. It's good stuff.
Keys is good. Good breakfast place.
Yeah, it is. So how many cards is that sitting in front of you?
So this is one box. There's 18 packs in a box with 8 cards in each pack. So you don't get an auto in every box of this product. It's about 50-50 shot. So like one in 2 boxes, you'll get one. I remember when we were doing cases of this when it first came out. Like some of the cases will have 5 boxes in a row with autos, and then you'll go 5 without. So we'll see what we get here.
So you're saying one auto in all of these packs?
So like you have 2 boxes here. Like probably one of them is gonna have an
Yeah.
auto, and then one won't have an auto. If that makes sense.
But you're opening up one like those two boxes. One of those will have an auto, one not.
Yep. But yes,
Gotcha.
So, and we're gonna open all 20 boxes for this.
Oh my.
So basically, how it works is everyone bought their teams for all 20 boxes. So whoever has the Royals can get all the Royals cards that come out of the boxes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So after I'm done, we have a team that sorts it and ships it out to people. So kind of awesome. But yeah, we can start jumping into some of the questions. Christian says, "What's up, fellas?" Michael says, "Good evening." And then Christian says, "Is signing stuff as brutal as it sounds?" I know you signed for Topps Chrome, and you're going to be in Series 2 coming up here in a couple of weeks. So why don't you talk about that process and how many cards do you think you signed for this year already?
Yeah, normally starts out, they'll send out the, is that Graham Ashcraft?
Let's see.
On the very top? No? No.
Let's see.
Um,
I was Graham.
but yeah,
Yeah,
that's my boy. Are you like, am I like pausing for you because you need to say what these are, or do you want me to tell my story?
just
I'm
keep
not sure. I don't
going.
want to interrupt.
Keep going. Tell
Oh,
your
okay,
story. I'll interject when I need to.
Sweet. Yeah, so basically they send the stickers out. They normally send, I don't know, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 of those, and those are pretty easy to cruise through. But in spring training, they had a big house that they rented, and all the people that were getting their rookie cards and their Bowman first edition cards went to the house, and we signed. And they had food and entertainment and games and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool for them to do that for everybody. But it was, I think I ended up doing 6,000 in 3 days.
Jeez.
Yeah, the signature got a little sloppy there at the end. I'm not gonna lie, but we had a pretty neat process going, and I'll try to find it on. I think one of them tweeted it or something, but it was very efficient.
Yeah, and I saw a picture of your superfractor, so hopefully we can pull that one here in town. Keep it in house.
That would be sweet. That would be sweet.
Did you collect it all as a kid?
Nah, I never really had a ton of cards. We had one team. There was a Drew Waters, I think. We had one team in town, Huntsville Stars, but the stadium wasn't great, so we really didn't go to a bunch of games. But my dad had a pile of cards, and I always looked through them, but we never had anything as cool as this to be able to go through.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of crazy now with the internet and breaking what you can do in terms of collecting. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, it just seems like it's exploded the last, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gotten kind of nuts. So yeah, I mean, it was already getting hot, and then once COVID hit, it's crazy. So here's one of your guys, Mr. Massey.
Oh yeah, well, it's a little bit delayed on the video, so it's like I feel like when I see there he is.
Yeah.
I thought I saw Drew or him. I couldn't tell who it was.
This is actually good. I grabbed a couple cards of some of your teammates. I think maybe at the start of each box when I'm ripping packs, I'll have you say something nice about your teammates. So how about we start off with your boy MJ Melendez? Tell me something nice about MJ Melendez.
MJ Merville Melendez Jr. We go way back, 2017. We got drafted together, and him, Nick, and I just became really close friends and went all the way through the minor league system together, from low A to high A to double A to triple A, and just see him out there is pretty neat. But he's just a kid. He spent some time with him, so he's just an adult kid. But he has a good time. He keeps it light. He keeps it loose. He has incredible juice and a great arm. And he came to Alabama this offseason to help me with my youth baseball camp, which obviously you guys were a part of, sponsoring, helping with the Boys and Girls Club and giving back and everything. So I appreciate you guys doing that. But yeah, he flew into town and helped me with the kids and played some golf and hung out. So yeah, he's definitely one of my best friends.
Is he a catcher or an outfielder?
I wish he was a catcher. He's took my position.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I always thought he was. I always thought he was a great catcher, but I think they just want to try to free up his legs a little bit and let him feel more fresh. So
there's one of your guys, Nick Prado.
Yeah, I'm actually cool. Story for him. I'm actually officiating his wedding in November.
Dang, that's awesome. I can't. Did he get engaged in Hawaii?
He
Or was
did.
that
Yeah.
Lofton?
No, that was him. Yeah,
Okay.
Lofton got married, and then they got engaged. Nick Prado got engaged right after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, yeah, when we played golf last year, I remember one of them was trying to figure out where they wanted to propose in Hawaii. So.
Yeah, that was Nick. Well, the Prado Nick.
Yep. Yep. Who's the best golfer on the Storm Chasers?
Oh man, that's it's actually been a hot topic lately. So Porter, Logan Porter is a
Yeah.
catcher first baseman for us. He's got like a 1 handicap, and they play 2 to 3 times a week. It's crazy. They actually went to what was it, TPS Twin Cities? Is that
Yeah.
what you said
Yeah.
it was called?
TBC Twin Cities.
Yeah. So
All right. First
me
auto.
and Lot.
First auto coming right here. 0 for 1, but it is actually a pretty good one. Alec Burleson out of 99 for the Cardinals. Cardinals are going to T-Clip. Go ahead and swap that one into the mint.
That's a good hitter.
Yeah, that is a good one right there.
I've faced him for a couple years now. He's a good dude.
All right, let's see. Other questions from chat. Do you follow Alabama since you're from there? Alabama football.
Oh yeah, we got season tickets on. Yeah, been going since I was. I mean, as young as I can remember. So I'm not a bandwagon guy, but I have gotten used to winning. So I can say it's different not winning every year.
And you're actually a decent football player yourself, weren't you?
I give myself a little bit of credit. Yeah, played in college for a little bit, but now I'm slinging the baseball around.
When you were in college, did you think football or baseball was your number one sport?
I guess I could back it up to high school. I thought football was my number one sport. And then I got to college, and I was just like an athlete playing baseball. So just kind of figuring it out. And I'm still kind of doing that. But, yeah, I mean, I think it switched when I got to college, and baseball kind of became more like, oh, this could actually be a thing.
Yeah, I'd say it's working out all right for you. Made that debut last year in Minnesota.
I know. Every time I come here, man, it's bittersweet because I'm coming to the wrong side of town, but it's also just a great reminder and tremendously blessed and to be able to do what I do. I mean, I have no complaints at all.
Well, and you get to see me usually.
I know. Normally we're kicking it and either playing golf or eating some good food.
All right, tell me about this guy. Mr. Bobby Witt Jr. He's probably the biggest chase in recent years for the Royals in terms of rookie cards. What do we need to know about Bobby?
What do we need to know about Bob? Bob is kind of I think he kind of looks kind of serious when he plays, but he's a pretty laid back guy. He's like one of those guys that's just so freakishly athletic that it makes you mad because he's just so good. And you're like, how are you so good? And, I think he's learning a lot because he was just so naturally gifted. And not that he didn't work hard, but he was just like one of those guys that was just, such a stud. It's like, he's like, hey, the pitcher, when you see it come out of his hand, it's this degree or whatever, it's an off speed or whatever. I'm like, dude, no normal person can see that. You can, I can't.
Yeah.
But I mean, incredible guy, incredible teammate, and I don't have anything bad to say about him because a lot of those people that are of his stature, I guess, whatever you want to say, is they get that big head, but he's never done that. He's a good guy.
We do have a couple. I have a couple of your autographed cards, Brewer, that we are going to try to give away during this break. So I think, I don't know, what should we do for the first one? Maybe, don't answer yet, Brewer. But chat, what do you think Brewer's favorite fast food restaurant is? Whoever gets it right will get a Brewer Hicklen auto. So maybe we'll do throughout this box, people can get their guesses in, and then we'll ask you after the box is done. Let's see. What have you incorporated from your football days into pro baseball? Is one of the questions that was asked.
All right. Well, I'll ask you the question. Do you know my favorite fast food restaurant? You don't have to say, but do you know?
I don't. I don't know it.
Okay. All right. Um, Football to baseball. I think football was a big asset for me in college. I put on about 20 pounds of pretty good weight and just got really, really explosive and fast. So I kind of take that mentality when I play baseball. What a, that's a cool
Yeah.
card.
All right, real quick, let me cut in. These are like super, super short printed. This is the first one of these that I've seen in like 5 cases. Game day drip Mookie Betts going to the Dodgers. That's kind of awesome. Going to Andrew
Yeah,
Coe. I'm gonna swap that one in a bit. That's awesome.
that's pretty cool.
All right, continue.
Yeah, so I basically kind of take that. So you put like all, is it like your new card in the middle, and then you divvy them out from there? Is that how that goes?
Yeah, top card in the mid, and everything else gets bumped. Do you want to be on the showcase at the end? It's usually a good sign. There's one of your guys, Bubba
Uh,
Thompson.
yeah, yeah. We'll talk about him and Brendan Donovan. That's my boy.
I think we got the whole
Yeah. So,
we got the whole camp right there.
but yeah. I mean, football. I take that kind of mindset into baseball. I mean, I'm a really aggressive player. I kind of like to be hard nosed out there when I get in between the lines. I like to try to wreak havoc, and that's just kind of my mindset playing. So it is kind of fun to just bounce around the bases and wreak havoc out there, and then in the outfield the same thing. Just try to do whatever I can to make the play on the baseball field. So yeah, football was a huge asset for me.
Have you ever wished that you had stuck with football instead of baseball?
I don't know how my body feels now. I don't know how I can imagine feeling if I played
Yeah.
football. Yeah, I don't know, man. That I do miss some good 7-on-7 and stuff like that. Those
All
were good
right.
times.
All right. What's the favorite fast food restaurant?
Chick-fil-A, baby.
Chick-fil-A. All right. I think we got some Chick-fil-A's. Let's see.
All
First
right.
person
If you
to.
want to get a tiebreak, okay, you can go first. Person. I was gonna say if you
Yeah,
want a
yeah. I'll go.
tiebreaker, we can.
Let's see. All right. Kyle commented on Facebook, but I'm gonna go by first person to comment on Uncommon because I think it was before Kyle. DB Rodriguez with Chick-fil-A is the answer.
Come on, man. That's the Lord's chicken right there, brother.
Can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A.
Nah, you can't.
All right, let's see. What Brewer, you want to pick the question for this box? Got Bowman Platinum Auto here that we'll give away for this one.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Let me think about it for a sec. Let me think.
All right.
Something that they can't look up on Google.
Yeah.
Um, how long? No, how long? Nah, that's not a good question. What position did I play before I played outfield?
Ooh. All right, I like it. And then let's see another question from chat. How much do you miss Mr. Celery from Wilmington? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked that while you were drinking.
Is it bad if I say none? No, man, Mr. Celery, poor guy. Our locker room was like, right up under the the dugout. So every time we'd score, he'd have to run out there and he'd take his hat off, his little, celery head off. And he'd just be sweating so bad in the summer. And I'm like, man, I am sorry. Luckily that year we didn't score too many runs. We didn't give up any runs, so we won a lot of games, but we didn't score too many either.
So, okay, I have no clue who Mr. Celery is. Tell us.
So Mr. Celery is the Wilmington Blue Rocks. I don't know, Chad. What would you say? Is it like their knockoff mascot? I don't know. It's like a alter. I don't know. I mean, we won high A championship in green celery colored jerseys. I'm thinking we're the Wilmington Blue Rocks. Why are we eating thinking about celery? God,
Keep getting those answers in for what position did Brewer play before outfields.
so weird, like seeing these cards and like, oh, know that dude, know that dude, know that
Yeah,
dude. Oh, yep,
yeah.
know him.
All right, here's a good question for you. Nastiest pitcher that you faced, and I know that you're a good person to answer this because you strike out a lot, but.
I just got jokes tonight.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm in the minors, kids. We're working on it. These guys are like, man, this guy's ruthless. Gosh, dang. I mean, can I say the nastiest pitchers I've ever faced is DeGrom?
Yeah, and there's a nice
You
video
wanna
clip of
you
you.
wanna put Yeah, I was gonna say you wanna put that one on T for me?
Yeah, if you ever want to watch a ball that went a long ways off of Jacob DeGrom, go to Twitter and search Brewer Hicklen DeGrom, and I'm sure it'll come up. DL Hall there with our second auto of the case for the Orioles.
Hey, that dude's pretty good too.
Yeah, Orioles going to Michael Brown.
Yeah, I faced that guy in high A quite a bit. He's a pretty good player.
Gabriel Moreno, the blue, gonna go to the Diamondbacks.
Levator is disgusting.
How about in terms of teammates? Who do you think is the nastiest pitcher that you've played with going through the minors?
On my team,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, you look at my 2019 team. I mean, we had over half the teams in the big has made their big league debut, which is just crazy to me. I mean, you got Chris Bubich, Brady Singer, Daniel Lynch, Jackson Coar, Jonathan Heasley. You got Bolin, who was there for a little bit. Zuber. Oh man. I mean, the big three. You can call them the Jackson and Brady and Lynch and honestly add Bubich in there. All three of those. When I faced them, when they first got drafted, they all stuck out to me. And then I mean. I faced Heasley before. He's got good stuff. He's searching for a feel right now, but yeah, Heasley's got some good stuff.
All right, what was the answer? What position did you play before outfield?
Catcher.
Catcher.
All the way until college, first year of college.
All right, that is going to sorry missed. Was the first person to guess catcher? We'll get that one set aside for you. All right, let's do another. Say a nice thing about a player. Let's do Drew Waters. I got this one signed today, thanks to Brewer. But just something nice about Drew. He had a heck of a day today, that's for sure.
I'm telling you, he's had a heck of a freaking last 10 games. Drew is an airhead. He is literally one of one. There's nobody like him, but you just absolutely love having him on your team. I remember playing against him in 2018, and I was like, I hate that guy. But now that he's on my team, I love him. And so he's a good competitor, another freak, just unreal athleticism. So I think he's got a bright future. But I have enjoyed getting to know him and spent some time in Arizona with him while we were rehabbing, and obviously been playing with him for the last month or so.
Hey, real quick, do you still have autographed bats available on your website?
Yeah, we still got some of those up, and obviously supporting some local nonprofits back in Alabama that some of those proceeds go to, and then doing the stuff with the camp in the fall, and thinking about actually doing a camp in Omaha this year.
Oh, nice.
In July, I've had a lot of parents that kind of followed me in Omaha.
Yeah.
Asking if I'd do something with the kids, so I'm trying to get connected with the Boys and Girls Club and figure out a good date, but should be in the works and hopefully something announced pretty soon.
All right, so if you guys want to support Brewer and all the awesome causes that he is involved with, you can go to brewerhicklen.com and he has those available there. But I'm going to put a little bounty on like pulling a Brewer auto from these boxes. If we pull one, I will go buy a Brewer Hicklen autograph bat on his website and ship it to somebody that is in the break. So somebody that has a team in this one. We'll random it to all. So let's do it. Let's find
And I'll throw in a signed ball and a signed pair of bat and gloves.
All right, there we go. We got the trifecta. All right, let's see. Another question here from chat. How about, what are your thoughts on the increase in stolen bases in MLB?
Love it. I mean, I'm a base stealer myself, and so yeah, I love the increased traffic around the bases and the havoc that it causes with the pitchers and catchers. But I think it's new to a lot of people, so some people don't like it. But I've always thought it was great. It hadn't really changed my game as much. I mean, you look at my numbers from 2017, and they're pretty consistent. So I'm pretty much gonna steal either way.
Well, and you guys had already been playing with some of those rule changes already, right?
Yeah. This is our second year. So
Sure.
last year we had it. It's definitely an adjustment because they pick off and then they only have one more pick off. So you kind of after they pick off, you're like, man, do I want to gamble right here? They're gonna try to pitch out because they think I'm gonna go. So it's definitely a little bit more of a mind game from that standpoint, but a different mind game.
Nice. Red Aaron Judge. So basically how Big League works in terms of the rarity tiers, like obviously you have your base cards, like the white ones. Then these like rainbow ones are like the little bit more rare ones. The blues are one per box, and then the red are like one every 5 boxes or something. And then there's like gold case hits. So that's kind of how it works in these ones. And a lot of the other ones, like other sets, you'd have just parallels of the same card, but this one is actually like it's different players on each rarity tier. So that's why you see like some of the rookies are only on like the rainbow foil one. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I mean, so they really put some thought into what they put in these boxes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, there's people whose only job is to decide like who gets cards in each set.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So you think I have a cool job?
Person that's
even better.
Yeah. The person that's holding like the 101 of, Mike Trout or Julio Rodriguez or whatever, they're like, who's getting this one?
All right, let's see. Maybe another question from chat. I don't want to keep you too long, but what do we got next?
Yeah, we can finish up. We can finish up this and start the next box, and then I'll bounce.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do it. How about favorite ballpark that you've played in?
Well, I've only played in 2 big league parks. 3: Kaufman, Minnesota, and Toronto. And I got to say, all 3 were pretty amazing because you're in the big leagues. But Toronto stuck out to me because there were 45,000 people there. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And I think they walked off with like a Vlad Jr. line drive to center field or something, and it was so loud. So that kind of stuck out to me. I was in left field, but yeah, that was a pretty cool experience. Minnesota's really neat because it's like right on top of you. It kind of like it's a bowl that just goes up. And then Kaufman obviously has its unique features as well, but it's a lot of real estate out in left and right field for sure.
I'm a little disappointed that you just ranked Target Field 3rd on your list of 3 ballparks, but that's all right.
There's my minor league favorite, probably Wichita's really cool, which is the Twins AA. Greenville Drive sticks out to me, which is they do an incredible job bringing fans of the game there. Frisco was pretty cool. Stadium and amenities not as nice, but just a cool vibe. And then let's see, Nashville was pretty cool. And then I'm trying to think what else. Tulsa's neat too. That's the Dodgers AA.
All right, let's give away another Brewer auto since this is gonna be your last box with us. Let's do. How about childhood jersey number growing up? Or is that? Could they Google that? Are they gonna be able to find that?
Probably not because I have not necessarily been able to wear it. So,
Okay, all right, let's go with that.
um,
Childhood jersey number.
but they'll have to tell me why they picked that number. How about
Okay, all
that?
right.
Because if they find it online, let me see. I don't think you can find it online. No way.
Yeah,
I had been that number.
we'll give away another one if
I
we
had
find it.
Yeah, I hadn't been that since I was in like high school. So
And I guess I do have a couple cards of your teammates still. Let's do another one of those while we're going. Hey, and I'm right on him. How about Nick Prado? Is one of my PC cards. Nick Prado Superfractor, a little 101. Say something nice about Nick for
oh,
us.
Nick, he's definitely one of my best friends. His wife, or soon to be wife, and my wife are really good friends. So makes it easy. But yeah, I mean, I stayed at his house during spring training when he right at the end when he was leaving and I was staying. That's a pretty sweet card.
Yeah, Corey Lee
Um,
ink for the
what
Astros.
um, and but yeah, Nick and I, man, we go way back. He's when I was drafted at first, I was in college, and so I was a little bit like in a different stage of life, than the high schoolers that just got drafted.
Sure,
And
yeah.
so, um, he's come a long way, matured a ton, and become just like a really, really genuine and good friend of mine over the years. But good player, man. He's got an incredible eye at the plate. Sometimes so too good, better than the umpires, it seems like. But he's starting to really break through in the bigs, and I think he's bound to do even better stuff than he's already doing now.
So me and Brewer first kind of became friends. I was in college and was doing a kind of social media Bible verse ministry, and yeah, we've just kind of stayed in touch since then. But Brewer, how about favorite Bible verse? I think I know what it is because I think you've signed a couple things with it for me now. But why don't you tell me your
Yeah,
favorite Bible verse?
I mean, there's a lot that keeps me rooted in my faith, but I mean, that's really for me the grand scheme of why I play the game. And I mean, I've been so fortunate to be given this platform, and so with that, I have to give all the glory to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I mean, I literally could not do this game without Him. It's such an up and down game and a game of failure where I literally would not be able to withstand just the pressure and everything without that strong foundation. So I always go back to God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble, and that's First Peter 5:5, because it's easy for me to feel like this big league guy, and a lot of people want to be in my shoes, and so I could take that and I could run with it if I wanted to, and some people do, but I know that when it all comes down to it, humility is a lot more powerful than being prideful. So just try to remain steadfast in humility and show that same humility to all my teammates and all my friends, and let them know that I'm a baseball player. I'm not defined by it, and uh, I'm defined by the kind of person I am, and that's at the utmost importance for me.
That's awesome, Brewer. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think that's really powerful stuff. And I saw a clip of you. I think maybe during spring training, you were on somebody's podcast and talking about just trying to be a good teammate and be there for people. And I just think that's so powerful. And I'm proud of you and the player that you are, and the impact that you're making on other players' lives and fans' lives, and just everybody that gets to watch you play the game. So, thank you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I think I just think it's important for really anybody and everybody to um, realize that regardless of the spots you are in your life, whether you're a professional baseball player or a janitor or a salesman or a manager or whatever, like you have influence, and you have an opportunity to serve regardless of the position you're in. So like that's kind of the mindset that I have. I don't really look at it from being a baseball player, but look at it from, just being a servant leader and trying to make an impression on somebody's day each and every day. I just want somebody to, be able to go home that night, whoever it may be, to know that like, hey, that guy encouraged me, or that guy gave me positive feedback, or I know that guy's there for me when I'm having a hard time. And it's easy for us to get caught up in the busyness of life, and it's easy for us to just go through the motions, and it's easy for us to want to ignore people. I mean, I want to like just stay in my lane sometimes, right? Like that's the selfish part about who we are as humans. Like we want to do what's best for us first, but I think God's created us to serve, and I think that we actually find more value in ourselves when we add value into other people. And so that's been my motto, along with just to be where my feet are, embrace the opportunities, embrace what's in front of me and the opportunities that I have that are right before me, and not want to be anywhere else, but be exactly where I am. So that's helped me stay rooted and grounded, and it's something that I think anybody can do in any field that they have.
You're awesome, man. I'm so thankful that you took the time to come hang out with us for a little bit today. Why don't you give us your high school number? I'll see if anybody got it right, and then hopefully we can find a Brewer Hicklen auto in one of these remaining boxes. Give away a bet later.
That's what we're looking for. High school number 10, Chipper Jones
Chipper
was the guy.
Jones. All right, let's see. Do we have any tens? We do. Yeah, Bradley Noel says 10. Nice
That a
work, Bradley.
boy.
I thought it was going to be 75.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the left now batting for the Kansas City Royals in the 8 hole, the left tackle, Brewer Hicklen.
All right, well, Brewer, we'll let you get to dinner. Best of luck in the weeks to come. Get that call up. I told him, he was telling me they're going to have some sick 4th of July jerseys in Omaha. I told him he's going to be called up before then, so it won't matter. But thank you
Let's
so much.
go. Speaking.
Thank you so much for coming to hang out with us. Hit some dingers, steal some bags, and we'll see you hopefully back at Target Field sometime soon.
For sure, Titus. Appreciate it, man. And I'll definitely be back to join you guys soon. And love what you guys are doing and what you guys stand for, and just bringing people together. I think it's really neat. And everybody listening, man, go out there and tell your wives and families and kids that you love them. Look at them in the face tonight and tell them you love them.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brewer. Have fun. Sad and Nick for me, and get some good food. Let me know where you guys are.
Sounds good, brother. We'll talk soon. See you, man.
All right, sounds good. See ya.
All right, bye.
All right. What a guy. Thank you so much. Here, I'm going to switch us over to our normal overlay. Let's see. And then I'm just going to have to switch one thing here. All right, so there we go. It should be good. I'm just going to take my headset off now, too. What a guy. Let's see, and I can close out of Zoom as well. All right, let's keep ripping. Yeah, that was super fun to have him on. Such an incredible guy, and just fun to be around. So it's been a blessing just getting to know him a little bit. And I think the first time that Emil and Ryan met him, we were down in Arizona for Tops Conference during spring training, and got a meal with him, and it was just an absolute blast. So now anytime he's in town, we try to get together. We played golf with him, Lofton, and Prado last year towards the end of the season, and just a blast. And how lucky did we get to have him debut here in Minnesota? So me and Emil were able to go to catch his debut, and pretty special stuff. So sorry we didn't get to everybody's question, but got some fun stuff in, some good content in there, and we still got plenty of boxes left here. So let's keep ripping. Yeah, we're gonna get Royce on next. Man, he was so nice today. So it was like a youth day at the Saints game, which makes sense because they don't play a whole lot of day games. But right at the end of the school year, a ton of schools were on field trips at the game. So just kids everywhere, and after the game, he was signing for everybody. So it's just a heck of an individual. I'd love to have him on sometime. I know a couple people were asking if they had hit anything yet. Let's maybe do just a quick recap of hits that have been pulled. it's always a balance of like trying to let the guest continue talking and also trying to show the hits at the same time. So auto wise, we got Corey Lee and DL Hall opening acts, and then we also have the Burleson Green that's numbered to 99, and then rest of the showcase Judge Red, Devers Blue. We also have Cassis Blue, which we can combine at some point. I put Prado up there since we had Brewer on. Peraza Blue, and then this SSP Game Day Drip Mookie Betts. This is literally the first one of these that I've seen. Let's actually get this up there as the top break hit. But yeah, I think we'll have to try to get Brewer on again once Topps Chrome comes out and Chase Zada's in there. It'll be super fun. He sure does have his head on right, yeah. Vern, yes, he did play football and baseball at, I think UAB, Alabama, Birmingham. But you can definitely look that up to verify. Yeah, heck of an athlete, that's for sure. Miguel Vargas, the rainbow foil there. And I just don't have a couple more cards to give away. Let's see. How about guess the next team that I'm gonna pull an auto for. It doesn't have to be the player, but guess the team that we're gonna pull an auto for. Let's see. How about we give away another Bowman Platinum auto? Brian Bello, good one to be pulling a foil of there. We've had a couple of him, and for the most part, I've just been stashing the foils. Just wanted to keep ripping, but I'll go back through and get some more of those rookies. Pretty much just been pulling out the blues and other tougher parallels. All right, and let's also check in on our open breaks here. Let's see. Still got one team left to close out on that hockey mixer. I'm going 50 off of that one. It's just wild available to close because I pulled Kaprizov out of the cup last time. I don't think I can do it again. Let's go 10 off in SPX hockey. He's moving. And let's go 10 off into the pick your player too. All right. I love the Guardians picks. I do not. David, I don't know why they don't, man. It's like I'll never pull another McDavid, right? I know. David says all I do is pull heat in the cup. Absolutely. So I had a heck of a Tuesday. How's everybody else's Tuesday going so far? That's fun. Like I was saying, the Saints are playing day game today. It started at 11, so I was like, well, I don't have anything going on. Let's head down there. So, beautiful day for a game. It was like 80 degrees. Just perfect. Came back, did some shipping. Christian Walker at a 99. All right, who said D-backs? Team Brian said Red Ox. Typos don't count. All right, let's see. Diamondbacks. I got Mets, Tigers, Cardinals, Rangers, Rockies, Nationals, Angels, Astros. Oh, my chat just jumped there. Rays, Tigers, Red Sox, Mariners, Guardians, Yankees. Yeah, Chris. Saying Arizona now. All right, I guess it carries over. I guess I'll just keep the same guesses. We'll keep the same guesses for the next auto. How does that sound? Christopher Morel. Maybe one of the hottest hitters in baseball. Started a new job a few weeks back. Yeah, that can be a little tricky, but good at the same time. Change is good. Von Herrera rainbow foil. Got another red coming up here. These rounds. I probably honestly don't need to pull out all of the foils. I was just pulling them all up before since I wasn't sleeving anything, but now I can be a little more selective on who I pull out. Paul Goldschmidt's on the red, gonna go to the Cardinals. This card there. Cardinals are going to T-Clip. Put that up there with the Burleson. Bobby Witt Jr. Hey! Here we go. Yeah, I would love to hit a Hicklen auto so we can give away a bat. And batting gloves and ball. That was awesome. Need to take him up on that now by hitting it. And here I am still pulling out all the rainbow foils. Not pulling out Correa. The other question is, who do we need to have on as a guest next? Who's got the hookup? Yeah, Brewer's like, yeah, come on, like, how long is it? I was like, big league's kind of a long rep. So, it worked out well. Yeah, I was like, if you can come on for like 30, 45 minutes, we'll have a ton of fun. So glad we're able to fit it into the team schedule. Yeah, should we get an unsuspecting player to sit in on a Heritage full case break? Minnesota wrestling legend and Hall of Famer Derek Johnson as a guest. Oh, we need to rip some more wrestling. I keep telling Abel to get some more upper deck golf. I've got some pro golfers that we could have on. We need some golf breaks first. The one thing I was disappointed in with Brewer today, he asked me who my jersey was. I'm like, come on, man. This show will change your life. So we'll get him on the Ted Lasso grind for sure. Corbin Carroll insert. Yeah, ask Emil about who he's having on as a guest for his tennis break. Liberator. Ooh, I think that was auto on the back. I didn't see the name, but I think that was the auto design. Josh Young, nice. Ooh, it's a gold auto too. Go Vargas. I'm sure I showed it on camera, so I'm closing guesses. But ooh, it's got a dinged corner, but that's about as good of a player as you can pull right now. Christopher Morel, 35 out of 50. Yeah, a little bit of a soft corner about him, right? I don't know, maybe it flattens out for you. But Cubbies, going to Cubby Blue. That is nasty. I think I gotta keep the game day drip in the mint. I think Amos should wear that for his next break shift. But beautiful card for the Cubs. Let's see who guessed Cubs. Let's see. Did anybody guess Cubs? I'm not seeing any Cubs guesses. No one guessed Cubs. Am I just going to keep this card? I'm trying to give away cards, guys. We need to have a new question. Do I need to give people a second guess? Yeah, Brian, I think you won your allotted a number of giveaways for the day anyways. I think you're done. I just figured out how to use chat. Welcome. Nice hit. You should have guessed Cubs. Now you know, though. All right, are we just rolling it over? James guessed Cubs somewhere else. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not seeing it. Maybe in a private PM to Brian Cassis, he guessed it. Shouldn't the Brewers get the Brewers auto? Or the Brewer auto? I mean, we should have asked that. His real name is not Brewer. It's his middle name. Doesn't say on here. I think it's Charles. I think it's Charles Brewer Hicklen. We didn't get the story. My wife gives a thumbs up on the Lasso jersey. Let's go. That is true. If you got the Morel, you're good anyways. Alright, we're rolling it over. Gonna run out of autos here pretty soon. Still just wild left in the hockey mixer. I think I'm pulling a Kaprizov for myself. Listen, rainbow foils, good one. Lansby. I'm still amazed at how many players I got in their new uniforms in this product. Like basically everybody on their current team. Yeah, I'm just keeping Mookie in there because that's literally the first one of those that I've seen. So I don't know exactly how tough they are, but I ripped a decent amount of this when it came out. Also, there's no way that Emil was ripping case number 2 at the start of the day, but you know, we've come this far. It's hard to change it after he's run a full day of breaks as number 2 and 3. Austin Riley there in the blue. Go to the Braves for Mitch Walters. Never been a Ted Lasso guy? What? Eastbound and Down is good. Yeah, Definitely different style, but he's pounded down is hilarious. I think Richmond's playing Manchester City tomorrow. Ted Lasso is the single greatest show of all time. I would nominate it. Maybe right behind The Office. But Stevie's the best sidekick of all time. Yeah. Poor Stevie. I know, I'm tempted to watch it when I get done breaking tonight, but wife would not be happy. I'll just pretend like I'm watching it for the first time tomorrow. We are into the second half here. Still trying to give away this Brewer Hicklen. Ooh, it's a long episode. The movie. All right, let's keep going. Again, if we can hit a Hicklen auto, I am going to random to everyone that has a spot on the break. Brewer Hicklen autograph bat, and then Brewer said he's going to toss in autograph batting gloves and autograph ball. So we've got 10 boxes to pull one. Would have been more fun to do it while he was with us, but that's all right. We need a 3-hour episode next week. Yeah, for the series finale. Absolutely. Yeah, Michael. We're going to get you one. Hey! Slab stocks. We got Aaron Nowak. So this will random to all. I don't know if these are still selling for a ton of money, but when this first came out, they were selling really, really well. So, we don't always put competitors on the showcase, but slab stock guys are kind of local. They're in Wisconsin. So. We like them. Ryan Mountcastle. Hey, we got red coming up again. Mike Trout, man, this is a good box. Trout to the Angels. Angels going to SO222. That is a nice card. Let's actually slide these over. There we go. How about Brett Beatty blue? This box just keeps getting better and better. Need some ink. Mets going to none other than Team Brian. Can't put that in the showcase though. I'm kidding. We can bump those Royals. Feel obligated to keep top loading the Nick Prados though to see how many we end up with. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, we need Brewer to get a base card in something. He's in Series 2, but just with autos again. So I think he's got like the 88 auto and then also a Baseball Stars auto. So be on the lookout. I'll be hunting for the 101s probably. So we're down to about 50 spots left in that 5-case pick your player. Yeah, Bowman Crow maybe. Otherwise, hopefully they give him an update at least. I mean, obviously they've already given him rookies, so you're gonna keep putting him in some sets. But yeah, I was kind of thinking that they would put him in Series 2. Should have made some phone calls. Put in a good word. I think we need to do a Topps times Real Breaks, Real Sports Cards box set. Have all the friends of the show in it. Do you have auto coming up here? Ryan Kreidler. If we had done pick the player as the tiebreaker, I don't think anybody would have gotten this one. Tiger Legends, Ryan Kreidler. Gonna go to Lifestyle Info. We've actually had some really good autos in this case so far. I gotta scroll way up now, see if anybody picked Tigers. Alright, I at least have Timo saying Tigers. Did anybody pick Tigers before him? No, it looks like Timo commented it twice just to make sure that, that I got it. I am out of post-it notes. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, Timo, you're getting this one. Let's see. What can I write on? It's like Breaker 101 is have plenty of post-it notes ready to go. I'm just going to make a list now. Alright, let's keep going. Any nominees for next question? We've got, let's see, I've got two more Hicklen autos, 2 first Bowmans. I got a base and a refractor. So maybe we'll give the base away next. So now accepting nominations for what the question / category should be. It's Brian Bello. Burleson on the back there. Christian says I want to be an SP in the Real Sports Cards box set. Be fun. SSP customer autos. Put a Team Brian 101 in there. Breaker Brian. Spelled different. Christopher Morel Rainbow Foil. So Hoppy. He's playing really well until he got hurt. Not sure how long he's out for. Bichette Blue for the Blue Jays. Ted Lasso question. Ooh. Alright. Here's Ted Lasso question. Who is my favorite character in Ted Lasso? I mean, they're all my favorite, but I've got one in my head. Timo, you did miss something. You missed a Tiger auto, so that means that you got the next Brewer Hicklen auto. Todd says Roy Kent. Nobody's gotten it yet. Well, Danny Rojas is a good answer. They're all good answers. Todd, you're eligible. This is for everybody. These card giveaways, you don't have to have a spot in the break. James says you look like your answer would be Nathan. No. All right, Christian gets it. Higgins it is. PB. Hey, nothing wrong with using Google for that one. I didn't say that you had to have seen the show to win. Next auto, Will Brennan, going to the Guardians. Christian, you won the first Bowman base auto. I do have to give a shout out to Jeff Tumanick, who's in our group. He sent me and Emil a care package with a bunch of Hicklen autos. So some of them are from my PC, some of them are ones that that Jeff sent our way. So can thank him in parts for all these giveaways we're able to do tonight. So we got one more auto to give away. We'll wait a little bit. Wait a little bit for that last one. Oh, here's the bird killer. 2 in 1 week, right? Todd says Higgins is great. They're almost all amazing. Retweet on that. Cavalli. Herrera. How about the tear that Gorman has been on? Sheesh. Like 370 this month. 7 or 8 home runs. Too late to the Astros. Alright, all the becoming big leaguers, I ran them off at the end. That's what we've been doing before. Did they do anything with them earlier today? Probably not. Emil never random stuff off. We've got 7 boxes left. And all full in the hockey mixer. Sweet. 81 down now in the 5K picker players, so we're cruising on that. Gonna be a good rest of the night. So just 2 breaks still open. SPX hockey. Again, I went to 10 off on that because I do not want to start that 5K sticker player super late. So let's rip some SPX. The last case of SPX that Emil did was kind of insane. More of the same in this one tonight. It's fun. It's not super expensive. Let's see who's hanging out for that one with me. Andy Kahuna with a couple spots. Space Release LPMN. Launching into Jorbit LPMN. Gallo. Is that Joey Gallo? Robert. And Johnny Franchise. Stars. Ones from hockey. I've been known to pull some hockey heat from time to time, despite not knowing most of the players. I say I know Gretzky and I know McDavid. We know them real well. Spirelli inserts. I mean, the other option on the Become a Big Leaguers is that we just put all the codes in for Emil. Miguel Vargas. Next Meyer Rainbow Foil. Brian Bello. Byron Buxton Blue. I like that hat. Should have that one. Erlison foil again. The other thing I was going to say earlier is if you haven't been to the St. Paul Saints Stadium and you get out, come to Target Field or just in town in Minneapolis, St. Paul area, absolutely worth checking out. Quite the facility. And Target Field is awesome, and CHS Field, which is the Saints Stadium, is also awesome. All right, how many autos are we at total here? We've got 2 on the showcase, and then 5 more, so 7. I'm pretty sure when we were doing cases, maybe you guys know if you were watching Andrews earlier today, pretty sure it was like 10 autos a case. So, like I was saying, like every other box, that would be right on par with what we've ripped. 14 boxes in, 7 autos. Michael says, you find me a McDavid but can't find a Hicklen? Yet. Haven't found your Hicklen yet. Gabe Cavalli. He was on his phone the whole time watching TikTok. Unbelievable. Out of 25, J.P. Crawford. You don't see these very often. Black foil. Mariners on that one. Mariners going to Johnny Coco. they still let Emil run the bases after the game. He doesn't need that. I made Emil reinstall the Bunt app on his phone. Yeah, you should definitely have the Bunt app. You can collect Brewer Hicklen auto on there too. Nick Prado. Bregman Blue. How about one of those social media follow back redemptions? We should have talked about that with Brewer. Thoughts on the social media follow back. Alright, 5 boxes left. There you go, Chris. Oh no, Johnny, what's going on in the Stars game? Hey, you guys should do me a favor. Go follow Brewer on Instagram or Twitter, and go send him a comment saying thank you for joining us. Thanks for being a part of our break tonight. Just thank him for his time. That'd be awesome. Show him some support. I mean, like, they play. So for minor league schedule now, they have Mondays for off days, and then you play the same place for the next 6 days. So like, this is their first game in St. Paul. They'll play here through Sunday, and they play pretty much all night games. So to have off night is pretty special, and for him to take some time to come hang out with us is awesome. But yeah, go give him a follow. Thank him for spending time with us. Wish him luck for the rest of the season. Brian Bello. Yeah, I think it's just add Brewer Hicklen on both, but I'm sure you can find them. Jordan Blue. Jordan going to the Astros, and sorry missed. And Johnny, this was the card that I said your name for. Crawford out of 25. Another Morel. I mean, you did pretty well on those. They're rare, but they're not. They're rare enough to sell for something. But, you get a couple of them of each player, each case. Stack of those at the end. Yeah, you got it, Johnny. You got it. Anybody have a Dodger score update for me? How's Miller pitching? I think I was saying tough matchup today, but hopefully it's not too bad and doesn't lose confidence or anything. And then it's Nationals later in the week. That's a juicy matchup. Yes, I told you guys that I'd gotten the Royce Lewis debut ticket signed at the game today. I got that Drew Waters. Here, I'll show that one again. This card turned out so nice. Whew. So I've been working on this set, the Mini Diamond 21 Bowman Chrome set. It turned out super nice with that light blue paint pen. I'd also picked up a kind of awesome card a while back on eBay. It was a Brewer Hicklen first Bowman, so like this card. Blue refractor, and he had forgotten to sign it. So every once in a while you see that where I think Jace Bowen actually had one that was going around that the person sent to him when he signed and said sorry for forgetting this 101. But yeah, somebody listed on eBay just as a blue refractor, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not a blue refractor. That's supposed to be an auto. So he signed it for me and did a verse inscription for my PC. So be interesting to see what PSA says on that one. Nobody tell them. But it was signed and inscribed after. But use the same blue Stabilo pen? How would they know? I don't have it with me, but it did turn out nice as well. I know, I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know Mr. Celery. I feel like I should have. "5-1 Dodgers, your guy is good. Let's go." He's been not great this year, Bobby Miller. But guy throws like 100, strikes out a ton of people, so usually plays pretty well. Brian Bello. I don't know why he spells his name like that. Hunter Brown's a good one. Pull him out. Vargas. I have too much of green. Yeah. Typical line for Hunter Green is like 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, 4 home runs, 5 earned runs. Gold Griffey. Oh, man. That is awesome. So it's like the Legends SSP. These are 1 per case, if I remember correct. The Crawford out of 25, Griffey Gold. I'd say nice break for the Mariners. Going to Johnny Coco. And Peraza. Slide Beatty down. Nice card. All right, 3 boxes left. Yeah, that'll do. Big League is fun. It's so cheap, and there's so many awesome cards. The inserts are awesome. Good auto checklist. Hard to beat. I just realized I missed your comment from earlier. When are you breaking Series 2? I think Series 2 comes out the first Wednesday of June. So we got 2 weeks from tomorrow, I think is the day. Or a couple cases of that. I don't know if they're doing the Gold Mirror bounty. Just a couple hundred if they are. I'd be in to do that again. Yeah, the Series Big League is so much better. Yep. They kind of revamped it and made it amazing, so it doesn't get too expensive next year. Hopefully they didn't make it too good. Actually, in line with the Golden Mirror bounty, we are planning a kind of Kids Day celebration at the store, Youth Day. Where we are giving away, I think, 100 boxes of Big League Hobby. First 100 kids, like 6 to 13 or something, are gonna get the Big League box that come to the store. So, don't remember if we set a date for that. Yeah, it's gonna be sometime next month, I believe. Brewers, we're gonna go to offensive username. I'm so offended. One of the best autographs in the game. Let's go ahead and bump the Red Sox. Just something about this guy's last name. Don't like it. Another Nick Prado. Yeah, if I see Emil trying to go through the line, I have to throw hands. Looking forward to the 9 case breaks. Andrew's going to rip for me. We can do that in an hour and a half. Blue Arenado Cardinals. Yeah, we had a little after hours party at the store this last weekend for people that had been part of the Golden Mirror Bounty locally. Helped us rip or submitted cards. It's kind of fun. And then we're going to do a youth day, like I was saying as well. Going to cap it off. Nine case are a hobby. Don't tell me with a good time as long as I don't have to rip the packs. I don't think we broke any hobby of Series 1. All jumbos. All jumbies, as Pepsi says. Alright, last 2 boxes. Oh, and it's 8:30. Alright, I gotta wrap this one up so that I can rip that little hockey mixer. That'll be a pretty quick break. 20-30 minutes. I don't know if it's like a mascot foil or it looks like an aqua. What that could be. Yeah, the mascot foils are like 1 in 2 cases or something. Kind of sweet. We got something coming up. Laboratory. It's probably just a base rainbow foil and it's just catching the right light. Wonder foil. Hunter Brown again. They used the city jerseys on quite a few of these. I like it. For Series 1 they did the same thing. Red. Okay, maybe it was just a blue, but we did have a red in here too. DeGrom red. We go into the Rangers. They had some nice Josh Young ink in the first one today. Rangers going to space release. Brian Bello. Yelich blue. No mascot relic this time. Mascot first Bowman auto. Alright, let's see. We got 1 box left. What could we do that's... Oh. Gold auto? Alright, hold that thought. Burleson. Reed Detmers at a 50 on the ink for the Angels. Let's see. Angels going to SO222. Let's get Trout up there. We could add that. Detmers had a nice outing the other day against the Twins. Who doesn't nowadays? Twins offense gotta get going. Pitching amazing. Offense amazingly bad. Okay, let's see. Brewer Hicklen refractor auto for our last giveaway. Let's do... Alright, so right now I'm at 1 hour and 29 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Guess the exact time that I will go through the last card of this box. Down to the second. Basically, open the box right at 1:30. I won't look at it. I'm not going to look at it until I set that last card into the 5 row. Struggle with that pack a little bit. That's gonna up the time. Hit one that wasn't perforated. I love that they did that on these. Hopefully they do that for Heritage too. Makes most of them so much easier to rip. That's the point. It is silly. Man, some of you guys think I'm gonna take a long time on this box. I'm pretty quick. Lightning McQueen used to call me. Cards go in different directions. That doesn't help. Christopher Morel rainbow foil. Oh, happy. King Cavalli foil. Slow down. It's like the national anthem. Betting the over under. Herrera. And remember, I've been sleeving all the Nick Prados. You have to dig that one out. Bogart's blue. And one guess per person. Xander Bogaerts blue, as Andrew says, going to the Padres. Padres are PSA 10 cards. That's Kyle, isn't it? All right. Sleeve, need that Prado. Sleeve and top load. And we'll just say closest. No Price is Right. Can't go over anything. All right. Final time. 133.10. What do we got? $133.22. That's pretty close. 133.08 for James. That might be our winner. 133.17 was close. All right, James. James is our winner. You get the Hicklen refractor auto. All right, let's go ahead and recap. We'll random off the Become a Big Leaguers. Got one from each box. That was fun. You guys are awesome. And Nick Prado count was 5. There might have been one more that I didn't pull, but I would assume something similar for all the other players with foils. All right, it's Blues. Bogarts, Xander Bogarts, Christian Yelich, Arenado, Cassis, Devers, Peraza, Ramirez, Alvarez, Bregman, Buxton, Altuve, Bichette, Witt, Riley, Young, Rizzo, Grissom, Lindor, and Moreno. Red DeGrom. Autos, Brennan Guardians, Kreidler, Tigers, Lee, Astros, Hall, Orioles, Walker out of 99 for the Diamondbacks. Showcase Aaron Nowak, the Hobby Influencers SSP. We'll have to random that one off as well. Aaron Judge, red, going to go to the Yankees. Yankees to Vern. Burleson, opening act green auto. That was our first auto. It's a pretty good one. And Goldschmidt red. Cardinals are going to T-Clip. Beatty blue. Going to go to the Mets for Team Brian Cassis. Angels going to SO222 Trout red. And then Detmer's gold ink at a 50. Garrett Mitchell auto. Brewers to offensive username. Mariners to Johnny Coco. Griffey SSP gold. And then Crawford out of 25. Christopher Morel, probably the biggest card of the break, but had to keep the game day drip in the mid. 35 out of 50. Cubs go to Cubby Blue. And then in the midst, game day drip foil. Mookie Betts going to the Dodgers for Andrew Coe. All right, let's run 2 randoms quick. No Hicklen auto. Dang it. That's all right. We'll get them on for like Topps Chrome. Maybe we'll run that challenge back for the bat giveaway. But let me pull up random.org. Switching over to the desktop. It's going to be become a big leaguer. All right, Angels up top, Yankees in the bottom. Dash is going to be 4 higher. Going 6 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Looks like A's getting those. You know, I'm just going to do, since I'm out of Post-it notes, I'm just going to keep that up. We'll start a new window here. Angels up top, Yankees in the bottom. 4 higher. We're going 8 rounds this time. This is actually a pretty decent card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Dodgers winning that one. Let's see. Dodgers going to Andrew. So that will do it, folks. Thank you all for hanging out. Again, go thank Brewer for stopping by, spending some time with us. I will see you here in just a minute for that hockey mixer. So sorry that I had to push that one back to break after that break with Brewer, but didn't want to hold him up while we were waiting for that. 24 left in SPX, 45 left in that 5K speaker player. I'm sure it's a bunch of paper base too. So yeah, 4 cases of paper base left. Somebody's really feeling paper base case number 2 over the other ones, but yeah, so like 40 players left and then the paper base. So thanks everyone. We'll